Hi guys, Joseph here. Today we're doing another Joseph car video, and today we're doing another video on my 2002 Volvo V70, and in this video we're going to be retrofitting the premium sound system. My car currently has the just a high performance sound with the HU803 radio with Dolby Pro Logic. I don't have the premium sound system, but on the get-go, before you can really think of going far, you're going to need front door cards with the extra speaker cutout, because you could put the premium speakers that don't have the cutout if you wanted to keep the extra door pocket space. But in my case, I already actually have the cutouts on my door cards on my V70, because I swapped my interior, and it come with the extra holes in the door card. So for me, I just get the double speaker with the small tweeter and just bolt it in. I did not pot rivet it. I used screws, drill the rivets out, and I just screw it in. There's no point keep messing with rivets. But just a quick get-go, guys, for you. If your car has a HU850, your car's not going to have an amplifier. And to really get a benefit, your best bet would be to upgrade to the HU803. It's not exactly straightforward. You're going to need the wiring loom to the amplifier. I don't know if the power connector's there or not, because my car already had the HU803 when I bought it. But if your car has a HU603, the way to recognise the HU803 and 603, if your car has a HU603, it will have a CD player and cassette player, or other words, the HU403, which has just a cassette player. What you want is the HU803. The way to tell if you have the HU803 is under the CD player, it will say 4-disc player, which holds 4 discs, or HU850 if you're talking about a facelift P2. But in my case, I'm talking with a pre-facelift. And the amplifier is on the right hand front. That goes the same for right and left hand drives. So in my case, it's under my driver's seat, but if you're in America, it'll be under your passenger seat. The amplifier is always on the right hand side of the car. So just don't be confused if your car is left hand drive. Your amplifier is still going to be on the right hand side, under the right front seat. It depends how much lift you get. It's better to unbolt the seat, but I see it is possible to do it without removing the seat, without unbolting it, which is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm not going to unbolt my seat. Actual fact, before we even start, I do already have the premium tweeters in the door cards. The little tweeter speakers that come in my interior, so I'm running the tweeters already. And we're just going to install the rest of the speakers. So anyway, let's get down to the car right now. Alright guys, to replace the door speaker, in my case I'm actually upgrading to a premium speaker. But generally, whether you've got a standard speaker or premium, the procedure is the same. But obviously, I've got a standard speaker, and obviously these are different interior, and it's got the extra piece here for the premium portion. So what I'm thinking of doing is retrofitting it. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get some tools, and we'll get stripping. Right guys, to start off, you're going to start by pulling the trim off. If you actually have a pre-facelift door card, you pry from the side, because mine's a facelift, it's on the front. Well, there we go. One way to get it off. Oh, one pry. Pulled the whole thing off. Anyway, comes straight out. Also, before you forget, take the mirror cover off. Be careful with it. Oh, one side will come with it. Don't matter. It's alright, I can always pop it back in the door. That's for later. Now we've got two T25s. Mine are flat ends because I lost the torque screws years ago. Right guys, I've sourced, well, my supposedly T25 flat end. I'm gonna undo the screw. I found some screws to put back in here, so I took some screws when I was at the scrapyard. Don't need to be magnetic for this one. Maybe putting it back in there. Now I've got these little push pin clips over here. You can just use a little. We're actually doing both speakers. Gwyneth's doing the other speaker, by the way, in the background.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He knows what he's doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Gwyneth's an ex-mechanic, so he knows what he's doing.
I don't know what my name is.
Well, actually, as he makes out, he doesn't know what he's doing. Well, actually, for 5 years, he was a mechanic for 5 years, so he worked in a Ford main dealer as a mechanic, so he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, you don't. Oh, no. That's awful. Where's it coming from? Obviously coming from above, I suppose.
Right guys, at the bottom of the door now, this is another push pin. Oh, one actually broke on me. One of these aftermarket ones here. Dos tired this door card off a few times on this car. That one's tough, I'll leave that one. I'll just pull that with a card. Go. That's out. Right, now let's get the door card off. Right. Behind. Door handle. Careful. Disconnect the tweeter. Disconnect tweeter speaker. And finally the door module. Then finally the green connector and my actual wires for my puddle light I wired years ago. Final to remove electrical connector. There we go. Oh, this is apparently the cover for an extra rivet.
And then you won't bother. But if you go to a club,
I think that's a rivet hole.
other people, yeah, you look out for that day and you do it on that day.
There you go. Extra hole. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Right, Gwyneth's going to now drill the rivets out, since here he is an ex-mechanic.
drill this out in there.
No, he's being silly.
I hate these.
Right guys, we're going to do something a bit different. Here we got our premium speaker. I'm going to line it up. Let's line it up. There we go. Actually have to make a replan with that wire. It interferes with your puddle lamp. Or will it sit under? It'll line, and it's not lined up yet. It's in there.
Yeah, it's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Right, we're not going to re-pot rivet this back. We're actually going to use some self-tapping screws. He's just going to get the self-tappers. What we're just going to quickly do is just drill a little hole, pilot hole. We're going to use some self-tapping screws.
Right, here we go then.
You'll see, won't you?
all in there, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah. Now the final to go in, guys, is the electrical connector. There we go. There, we're done. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the door card and throw that on. Right guys, I'm going to put the door card. I'm not sure how well you're going to see, because it is pretty dark now. I underestimated the time it's going to be. Hopefully you can sort of see. Connect the tweeter speaker up. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to route my 2 wires through her. Yeah, connect the door speaker. To make ease of install, make sure lock rod is up. Put the electrical connectors in. I know, sorry it's dark guys. So I'll get this together. Door handle connected. There we go. Door is back on. I'm gonna put my screws in first. I'm actually gonna just pause and I'll just show you a daylight version of screwing all that up. Right, I'm gonna put in the retaining clips. There we go. I'm doing it across the other side as well. Yeah, I'm going to pause and just do all of them, guys, because it's quite dark. Try and get it in. And then the final goes in the bottom. I'm going to pause until I've snapped that one up, guys. Right guys, I've done the screws up and now we're going to put this trim back. Right guys, final piece to go on. Camera failed again. Right guys, to start with the rear door, we've done the front doors, guys. Actually, one thing I forgot to add as well is not part of the sound system, but I did fit a facelift centre console. Just looks cooler, so I've put that in. I've done the front, put the double speakers in the front. I've obviously already had the door cards to support it, so I put them in, along with the speaker in the top. I think they're the same on standard and premium as far as I'm aware. Unless there's a difference that I'm not aware of, just let me know, guys. But that's as far as I know, guys. But anyway, to do the rear, it's very simple. You obviously take the rear door card off. These are not original door cards. These are facelift door cards, but it's not a pre-facelift car. You can tell I didn't get the screw cover, so I've still got the grey one. But that's for now. And if you've got a long nail, you don't need a pry tool. You can use your fingernail. There we go. Out it comes. Put that in safekeeping. And undo the 1 Torx 25 screw. Now around the edges you can have all these little push pin clips, which you're just going to push in the centre, and that just folds out. I'm just going to do them all, then I'll pull them out. There you go, and just repeat around the door. There we go. Now what you'll do, I use my nail to pull these off. Right. You could use a trim tool, depends how strong your nails are. You're just going to pause and just pull them all out. Now you will lift the door card off and pull it away. Now on the back you can have this cable, the door handle cable. All you do is just push it away. Maybe push the tabs apart to get it out. There you go. Now 1 electrical connector. You push the tab and it pulls out. And that comes away. Then you're revealed with the door speaker. Right guys, we're going to put the premium speaker in. Unfortunately the gauge cluster has just gone out on this car, but we've decided to continue where we're going. There you go. I think that's where it needs to go. There we go. I think what we're gonna have to do, guys, is I will have to now sort the gauge cluster out on this, because this is just packed up. But that's not going to prevent putting the speakers in today. Right guys, just putting some self-tapping screws in. The lugs of the rivets are actually broke off, so we're just going to self-tap it in here, guys. So I know you're not meant to do that, but I don't like rivets. You can see it decently there. What we're going to do is put a screw in to secure the speaker, and then obviously I've got another issue now. I've got to try and sort the dim out on this, because that's just gone kaput.
That's too big.
big hole in the plastic and a small one in the metal of the door. Just want to play up now. Everyone gets them.
Right guys, just going to connect this speaker. My granddad's just on the other side doing that side as well. We're just doing them both to get this sped through. Oh. I'm not sure if it's ran the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah, do. Right guys, I'm going to put the door handle cable back. Actually, before that, put the electrical connector in first. I had to fix that up with my auntie during this job, so I had to drive the car. What I think I'm going to do with this car, guys, I'm going to have to grab a spare dim for this in case this happens again. I found the warranty card to do the cluster. I'm going to go and take this back for the warranties. It's a lifetime warranty. So I use Cartronics, the gauge cluster repair company, so they should warranty this, so I shouldn't have to pay again. I'm just going to go and grab all the clips. Right guys, I've got one of the clips. All you have to do is push it out, then slot it in the hole, then push them in to click till you hear a click. You can just feel for a lot of them. Self-explanatory really. I'll grab the Torx 25 screw to insert in there. Right, just going to pop in the Torx 25 screw. Yeah, alright. Right guys, gonna throw in the clip. I probably do need to find a black one really for the screw cover really, but it'll do for now. Now I'm gonna pause here. Right guys, the next speaker we're gonna change is the top speaker. There you go. Normally it won't come out this easily, but I've had this out before. One's a bit damaged, so it comes out pretty easily. Got another one of these to put back in. This is metal. There we go. Now the second piece to take out is to try and get this plastic out. This is tough. Try not to damage dash too much. Edges. Be careful. I had this out before. There we go. Got it. That's a good leverage. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Nice, isn't it? Okay, right guys, got that out. Now it's 4 T25 screws. I'm just going to go and grab. Right guys, here is 4 T25 screws. I'm put it on a ratchet so I can get in this tight space. Not hitting the windscreen in the process. Put that in a safe keeping. You'll be needing that when you put your other one in. And the final T25. And then the speaker lifts out. Remove the one elet. Then pops that to the side. I'm just going to go and grab my premium one. Well, it appears this speaker's the same, but anyway, I've got my other speaker. It'll probably show you if you're retrofitting a HU803 radio though. Anyway, you pop your electrical connector in. Then you drop that in there. Correct way, of course. There we go, that's back. Start your screws off. I'm not going to use a tighten it much, all I'm doing is just speed it down a bit. That's it, don't push that too tight. You're only screwing into like plastic or something like that, or maybe something softer than that. So don't push these in tight. They don't need to be tight, these. we go, second in. So right guys, that means if you have an HU803, you don't have to do the speaker. I never knew that one. I do need a speaker grill anyway, so I've got another one to throw back on. That's going cross-threaded. Make sure I don't cross-thread it. It's going in, so anyway. Once you know it's going in, you can thread it in. You don't want to cross-thread this or strip the threads. That's not going to be good. Here you go. Now the plastic goes back on. That's back. I'm also going to go grab my speaker grill quick. Here it is our new to me speaker grill. So what you want to sort of do is check that everything lines up at the back. So don't thump this in whatever you do, because it is not going to be fun. I've done that mistake before. So okay, that back tab ain't lining up. Okay, that's the way it goes. No, not that way, that way. Okay, that's going in. So the rear following. Okay, that is going in. Make sure that is actually going in the dashboard. Make sure all the tabs line up. That looks better. Right guys, for the last step of this premium sound system install, and here we're going to now be replacing the amplifier. There are a few ways you can actually go about this, and actually yes, since the last part I have swapped my steering wheel out. But anyways, a few ways you can either unbolt the seat. I'm going to do it a bit differently. I'm actually going to push my seat all of the way forward here. Depends on your availability. Don't matter about lifting that really, to be honest. It's not really, we're not at the front, so we're at the back end. So now, I need to get that forward. That exposes us to the amp. Yes, all the junk I leave in this car. Right, just cleared that. Now, here we have straight access to the amplifier, which in my case is a blue label amp. You can pull the duct out. just up here, you lift this bit of carpet out of the way, it exposes you to a 10mm bolt. Whenever you touch this, make sure you do have your ignition off. And here, another 10mm, which you can just about squeeze in with. You just about squeeze it. Just gonna grab the socket and extension. Right, now we're gonna get under with that. Then there is one below here. If you wanted to make your life easy, you could unbolt. See, I'm going to be lazy and not. Up to you. If you want to take it out, it's your choice. Depends. It might be difficult at the self-serve yard if the car has electric seats. Unfortunately, in my case, it did. I'm going to have to use a smaller ratchet. Right, 10mm, sorry, not 30. Thinking of the seat bolt. Might try without it first. It's tight access. I'm just actually going to pause until I've got the bolt out. Right guys, I've got the bolt out. I actually removed my floor mat. Now it takes a bit of a pull outwards to detach it. There we go. Bit of a pull. There we go. Ignition's been off. Yeah, make sure ignition is off before you attempt to pull the wires out. It's not easy. You don't break the connections. You're in all kinds of trouble if you do. There we go. Tabs. There we go. Not playing ball with me. So I've all got tabs on the top. There we go. Out that one comes. Now, this is the base one. You'll see when it blue label. So if you're in the breaker's yard, make sure that yellow label is yellow, not blue. Though this one's actually not going in the bin, I'll be wiring this to a simulator rig. So yeah, I'll now go and get my other amp. Right guys, this is my other amp. See, yellow label, premium. goes in that way. Now I'm just gonna, not gonna mount it, I'm just gonna test it first. So I want to make sure this works before I permanently mount this to the car. Because what I don't want to do is be removing an amp if it don't work. And the final in. There we go, connected. I'm gonna pause and go and quickly test this. Right guys, I'm getting music out of it, so now I'm actually just gonna quickly line this all back up. Or actually I'll get it on camera. I have to get a light down there to see if I'm lining up. Here's my phone torch. Actually, before that, actually, mistake. Actually, I might want to rectify it. There we go. There we go, we're in. Now I'm going to just quickly get the bolt started and I'll be back. Right guys, just pinch the bolt up, then you just push in your bit of carpet back down to tidy up the interior. Now for the back bolt, I don't know if you're going to see, I'll put my light on again for you to see. There we go. In goes the back bolt. Always start by hand. Right, I'm gonna push it in. There we go. Now we're started. We'll ratchet the rest of the way in. I'm actually going to pause until it's all in. Right guys, I've just realised the final thing to go in is the air duct. This thing slots in its place. It's simply self-explanatory guys, so other way. Then just push the carpet back into place. Here we go. I think that maybe that needs to go the other way. That's more like it. That's it. Anyway, I think we're done. Now we can just return your driving position and just put everything back where you had it. So all I'm going to quickly do now is just, you can go to your driver's seat, move it back, or in my case I'm going to press the number, put it back where it was. There we go. There you go. I'm just going to pause and now I'll just put everything back. And then we'll go and listen to this sound system. Right guys, this is a sound test. I've had to go on a non-copyrighted tune, which I found here. Here it is. It's the only one I could find that was non-copyright on my car already. But here you go, you can sort of hear the premium audio. Got good bass, definitely a lot better, the premium sound system, guys. You can actually hear a lot more sound with the premium amplifier. Actually, these standard amp didn't sound terrible, guys, but the premium amplifier sounds way better. But anyway, I'll shut that off for a sec. One thing though, guys, I'm gonna say, if your car has the HU803, which is CD and cassette, or the HU803 with just a cassette player, you generally won't have an amp. But some I hear do run an amp, an external amp. I've seen. You've got the connector in the back for an amp. Yeah. So if you have a HU803, you will need the amplifier as well, and the wire that runs from here down there. The power wires, I've been told, should be down there already. The only thing you will have to do is you'll have to wire that top speaker up. It goes in the green plug. This radio amplifies the top for your Dolby Pro Logic. Yeah, this is these buttons here. That's Dolby. I always use Dolby. If you switch it off, you'll now hear it just stops there. That's 3 channel. I think Dolby sounds the best. But yeah, it also does say Dolby Surround Pro Logic there. But my car already had a HU803. Though this is not the original HU803 in this car. I did replace this because the volume knob was a bit glitchy on the other one. So I did swap this one out. It's come out of an S60 2002. I do hear people saying when they've swapped these, they have issues with the radio controls. I can't really speak for that because I've never attempted that. So anyway, the radio does work. And now we're going to pause and go off and end off this video. Right guys, we're going to end off this video. And one thing for the premium sound system, to get the true experience, you're going to need first a HU803 radio. If you really want to get, this is the radio I'm in question, I got here. This is it. The one that looks like that, which says 4-disc player. This is actually the original one out of my 2002 V70. And this is the back. You only have the green connector. The grey connector you'd get in the 600 series. You actually plug it into another loom, which you would get, which I'm just going to bring up to you. It's this loom here. I have snipped the connector off just because I'm actually wiring this to a sim rig, but you'd have a plug in that which will plug the grey wire into. And this plugs in the back of the radio. This end plugs into the amplifier itself. So this, and then actually the power wire will already be pre-installed to the car. So these are the wires you'll need if you don't have an 803 already. As far as I've been told, apparently you need some software download for the radio controls to work. I don't know personally because I've never done it, so I'm not going to lie there. You may or may not work. I really don't know. You may need to do that. I don't think the wire to the speaker at the top seems, but apparently on some models it is, I hear as well. So I'll check that. Anyway, that goes into this plug here. Can't remember what colour it is, but there's the plug. Right, this is actually one from the junkyard. Yeah, I can't remember what colour it is now, but yeah, it goes into this. This wire feeds the speaker at the top of the dashboard. This wire feeds that as well. This connector, there's two wires that come out of it that goes to the top, which are positive and negative, which for the Dolby surround system, which obviously the 603 does not have Dolby. That's why you need to do these extra steps to run the amplifier. Obviously use the yellow label one. But anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, as that helps YouTube recommend my content. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content like this. Share this video with your family and your friends, and have a nice day.